Man, people, I'm going to try to make this as fast as possible. Let me try to smoke this out real quick, right? Fast as I could. What I'm not understanding right now is that here we are in a country where we understand exactly what's going on. We understand that it is a fight between the working middle class against all corporations. These folks just got all these tax cuts before the summer. Right around spring, summer, whenever. They got hella tax cuts. So when the Democrats was like, yo, look, all right, we gonna cut that real quick, you feel me? And when we give y'all what y'all want, right? We just want to talk about, hey, extend this health care so that the American people don't pay a whole bunch of premiums. No. People fell for it. Oh, was this one, that one? Now, okay, government open. Cool, kudos. So now people probably think Democrats is weak, whatever. I don't know if it's a game plan. They might have a game plan for something. But what I don't like is that, how is it that we in a country, right, full of workers who pay more than those who make millions of dollars? I just listen to these fools sit here and go, hey, how about we tax the person who makes 100,000 more? Nay. How about $250,000? Nay. How about $500,000? Nay. How about $1 million? Nay. How is it if you someone who makes $15 million in our country from the American workers, including those that work in these companies, they buy the products too, right? You make $1 million and they turn around and tell you, oh, you only got to pay 100,000, 150,000, maybe $1 million. You made $15 million and you gonna have them pay $15 million in taxes only? What y'all got going? They've been getting corporate tax for hella years now. So why are they still getting every tax breaks known to man? How? How is it that the person who makes 15, 20, 100, hell, some of these companies done banged $1 billion in 1 year? You got people right now who about to touch $1 million made in this country, right? And we gonna run around here and watch and listen to them. You made $1 billion, but you don't have to give up at least $300 million in taxes. You still got $700 million. But that don't trickle down to none of your people that you work for. That doesn't trickle down to nobody but your families. Now, I don't knock the corporations. I knock those that's paid by the corporations to keep this going. And we still in this country fighting about the same thing. White, black, man, woman, the immigrant, this one getting this one. When half of these people are not getting half of these funds that they be talking about folks is getting. How is it possible? How is it possible we are in a whole country where a lot of you working class Republicans are voting for these Republicans and not seeing that you're not getting nothing in return for your vote? Nobody. But the corporations are able to sit here and have to pay nothing and get every tax cut. But they're not hiring nobody. They're not hiring. They definitely not ending up the money. Because right about now, you got to make at least $40 an hour in our country to survive, kid. But we just had a whole argument about, should these people get snapped? Oh, no, they shouldn't get this. So we shouldn't sit up here and still not help the people. So we the people should not go against the corporations, because if y'all they need to go read the Constitution. That's what they're rewriting. They're rewriting the Constitution. A lot of the laws is in the Constitution that fights against corporations. Regardless of what people felt about Jefferson and all of them, them folks was fighting against kings, queens, and monarchs. So that the people, regardless of who the people was then, is the same people right now, don't have to go through this. We watching corporations, bro. I don't get what we fighting for in America right now, where we not seeing it. Education get cut. This is why we last in education. People barely want to have kids because the formula went up. Huh? That same $15 Similac, which never was that when I was little, is now $30, $40 for one can. Are y'all crazy? Huh? We got almost more homeless in our country than average countries. But we don't help the homeless. Nah, the churches get tax-free, they don't help. But the people will help, because that's who's supposed to help. Now, when the people actually come together, band together to stop a lot of this shit that's going on, then we'll have a better country. Until then, Man, I'm gonna keep on smoking y'all folks out who's not realizing and not getting it, bruh. I don't care about relationships, combos, no. Let's get to logistics. It's people out here starving. You understand me? They want to cut Social Security for all the next generations. Are y'all not realizing what's going on? Then y'all wonder why the grandparents' bank account looking better than ours. It looked like we making more money because there's more opportunities and what we can do to get money. But unless we become a corporation around here, bro, we not gonna get no tax cuts. Not nan working person is gonna get a tax cut. They want to cut the credit for the kids. They want to cut this, cut that, cut education. They want to cut every fund around here, but yet we pay for the governors, the senators, and all these people on Capitol Hill. We pay for their health insurance. We pay for their family's health insurance. Now folks just mad Obama name was on the American Care Act. Why? Because he was able to help his generation of kids. There's nothing wrong with that. But what he put into play is the reason why we're not paying so much premiums. But when the premiums go up, I want all y'all that voted for all them corrupt folks, whether it was a Republican or a Democrat, because all of them got their pockets and somebody lining their pockets. But until we really in this country sit down and band together, man, we gonna keep on. And we gonna keep on being last in education. We ain't putting out no real product around here. Only thing we putting out is a bunch of ignorance and violence, bruh. That's it. And keeping everybody divided. You know what I mean? That's sad. It's sad that somebody right now can't feed their kid as hard as they work. But we're saying, oh, they need to pick up the bootstraps. What? What more do somebody got to do to ever survive around this mug, bruh? And on the next note, this is what I'm going to say here. I'm going to be honest with you. What's next? Them folks is going to, they going to mess around. They going to make sure that weed is not legal no more, people. And when they do that, it's a problem. Because now y'all they're going to try to find a way to de-legalize that weed. All this money that was made, them folks is going to do it so they could bring back what? They're going to make sure they criminalize it. They're going to bring it back to criminalizing it. And all these smoke shops is going to get shut down. Huh? That's it. They're going to run it. That's it. I see what they're doing, bro. And they're doing this to what? To make more money. People are going to jail, but they're not going to jail in the rate that they want that they want right now. That's it. All right.
Let me know when you need a cup in the barbershop.
Got you, G. You know what I'm saying? I'm a barber real quick. I try to make this quick as possible, man, because I could talk. But it be so much to try to impact within a short period of time that I don't think people understand it. Bro, it's either we going to band together or this country's going to fall together. And all this extra dividing ain't helping nothing. It's workers right now, okay? It's the working class versus the corporations. I don't care who you see getting millions. Them same folks get millions, they find a tax cut right now. Oh, I ain't know this could happen. I ain't know that could happen. If some of us become a corporation, I guarantee you we'll be able to slow down what's been going on. Smoke that out, people. Band together. Start voting properly. Because if not, bro, the stuff that folks been fighting for, it's about to be gone, bro. Start putting the proper people in the seat. Start listening to those that are actually making sense. This is why I say in my uploads, Jasmine Crockett for president, because that woman makes sense. That's it. That's all. We need to stand behind somebody right now before that 2027 really start to hit. Because if you're not realizing, the felon president right now got 3 more years left. And we run around this mug acting like we just don't want to correct nothing. Y'all are being idiots in this country, bro. And this is why we look how we look outside this country, man. Hope y'all understand that, you dig? I hope y'all really listen to the whole thing, because I can talk. But to put something in 3 minutes, I'll try a little better. Right now, it's almost 10 minutes. So I hope whoever gonna watch this don't have a short attention span. Y'all be easy out here, man, and vote proper and Jasmine Crockett for president.